Hey guys, and welcome. My name is Warhawk. Today we will be looking at a replay in World of Tanks of my T28 Prototype. I recorded this probably about 3 weeks to a month ago. It's a pretty good replay. It's different because usually I snipe in the Prototype. In this match you will see me leading the charge as if I'm a heavy tank. And with the Prototype you can do this because it's got really good frontal armor, really good turret armor. I am top tier in this match, and I want to make sure that my team has a good push over here on this east side. This is usually where the best tanks in the match go. By that I mean the top tiers, the heavies, all the dangerous tanks. So I'm going to head out this way and try to encourage my team to push and win this side. You'll notice right off the bat that the Prototype is not a fast vehicle. Top speed of 18 kilometers per hour, and that is being very generous. It very rarely gets up to those speeds. You pretty much have to be going downhill to achieve that. When you are going downhill, it will not go over 18 kilometers per hour no matter what. So as you can see here, we've got our first lights. I'm trying to tell one of my guys to fall back already because he's trying to push around that right side of the map there, right side of the mountain. Yeah, you can see him getting obliterated already. And we just lost our first tank over here on the east side. It was a tier 6 tank destroyer. Not too important, but you know, nonetheless, you're losing tanks. That's not a good thing. So I'm going to try to get this slow beast down here, put its 120 millimeter gun to work. As you can see, we've got 248 millimeters of average penetration with just the regular rounds. That's fabulous, especially for a tier 8 battle. So I'm going to pull up here and try to start getting some shots off. First victim's that IS there. Got a good damage roll into him, 424, that's just a bit over average. Got a Panther coming across here, gonna try to take a shot at. Ricocheted off the side of him. That probably should have penetrated, but you know, good old RNG didn't allow that one to go through. So Tiger 2 sitting there, he's pretty beat up already. Go ahead and finish that IS off, get him out of the game. This Tiger 2, I want him to survive because he's one of our best tanks, if not the best tank on the team. Great armor, great gun. Got a KV3 peeking up here, not paying a lick of attention to me, so I go ahead and put one through his front armor. He's looking at me now, but he's backing off. I decide to look at this Tiger, put a shot right into his commander's hatch. Nice damage roll, 477. That's a very good damage roll. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm peeking up enough to get a shot inside of that KV3's turret there, and then I'm backing off to reload. KV3 stays there, so I'm going to go ahead and put another shot into him. There we go. 388, not bad. He's at 2% health, so he's about to go. Tiger 1 bounces one off me. So I'm going to go ahead and roll up, see if I can't finish this KV3 off, get his gun out of the game. You always want to try to kill tanks if you've got the opportunity. It's just one less gun shooting at you and your team. So now that he's done, I'm going to go ahead and scoot up here. This Tiger's still wanting to battle it out. He backs off in time to get his Panther slash M10. A nice hit at the top of his turret. So now that I'm reloaded again, I'm going to go ahead and scoot back up. Wait a minute, this Panther 1 over here to the left is giving me some trouble. I don't want to scoot up far enough to give him shots into my side. I'm going to go ahead and take the blast there. Got lucky, got the back end of his tank. Yeah, you don't want to take shots into the side or the back of the T28 Prototype. It has virtually no armor in those areas. That shot I probably shouldn't have taken. I did want to try to kill him, but his armor was angled so well that, you know, nothing's really going to penetrate that. So I assume that our team can handle him. He's at 6%. I'm going to go ahead and move up and start handling the rest of these threats up front. Panther M10 backs off, and now we've got a Tiger 1 exposed. Put a shot right in, looked like to the top of his gun. Got penetration. Good damage roll there. Decent, I should say. It's about 380, I believe. So now I'm just waiting for him to pop back out if he's going to. No, he takes a hit there from a teammate, decides he doesn't want any more of that. You can see how everybody's sticking behind me here in my frontal armor. Tiger 1 takes a hit. T69 moving up. I'm trying to get my armor right here. If you look back in the distance there, that's a good and dangerous spot for tank destroyers on the other team to get. I'll actually pause it here and show you. So right back in this area here, and on the map, it's right there. Tank destroyers will sit up there and they'll be invisible because they have cover to hide behind, and I didn't want to come around this corner and give them the opportunity to shoot at me should they be up there. Also, there could be enemy tanks back in this area that have not yet been spotted, so I'm playing this corner as carefully as I possibly can. Okay, see right there, spotted, and there's a Hellcat up there. That's what I'm talking about. So I go ahead and almost knock him out with one shot. Got a really high damage roll, 477. Since my team is pushing, I'm going to go ahead and push this corner. A T29 shows up here. Does not seem to be paying a lick of attention to me, so I'm going to go ahead and take my time. Got a nice damage roll, 464 in the front. The team hammers him. I don't know what he's thinking. I guess he's going to try to run, and just does not have the speed. So we're on 3 kills now, 45, almost 4,600 damage. I'm having a real good game so far. I'm pinging the map, showing the team where the rest of their team is. They're down to 4 tanks, and my team starts to push this southern edge of this chasm here. KV2 pops up. And so since they're coming down here, see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them there, Hellcat's even heading this way, I'm going to go ahead and head up this way to the north and flank. And I know what you're thinking, why are you flanking in a T28 prototype? I know, it's slow, you're not going to make it, but since most of my team's down here, I want to try and provide help from a different direction. So I'm going to go ahead and head this way, keep my eye on this object, 416 sitting over there, just making sure he's not going to pop up and try to shoot me at the side. So I'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Otherwise, you'll probably fall asleep like I do much of the time driving this tank, trying to get it into position. Okay, so we're making our way around this side. And I do want to note that when you're driving slow tanks such as the T28 Prototype, T95, stuff like that, that's just not very fast, you want to make sure at the beginning of the map that you're headed to where you're needed the most, or where you think you're going to be needed the most, because once you dedicate yourself to one side of the map, you're there for the rest of the match. There's really no turning back. So you can see most of my team has followed me this way. When I was fast forwarding a moment ago, I told them to stay and push that side, but they didn't listen. They wanted to follow me over here, so I guess that's what we're going to do. So let's see, we've still got an Object 416, an enemy prototype, a KV2, and a Dicker Max. Still some potentially dangerous tanks. The KV2 especially, you know, with its 152 millimeter high explosive rounds, anything high explosive is not friendly to the T28 prototype, or any open turn to tank destroyer for that matter. You know, it could be destroyed in one shot, one good shot if it hits that opening there. The Sticker Max rolls back and takes a pretty nasty shot in the side, and the Tiger 2 behind me takes him out. You'll notice this Tiger 2 here is still alive, 15%. The guy that took the beating over there towards the east at the first, he's made it all the way through, and he's proven to be a really good asset to this game and the outcome of it. So I am rolling up on their enemy T28 prototype, and he rocks me with a good shot. 455, and I missed my shot. I just kind of took a snapshot at him there. I'm going to show you real quick here where you need to hit a T28 prototype that is turret peaking like that. So you turn the camera here, you can see they've been shooting at my gun mantlet. It's probably not going to go through there. Where it is going to go through is, you see the stars on the other side? there's a flat piece of armor between the gun mantlet and that you want to aim for if the T28 is only giving you his turret. You're likely to get a penetration there, because that front plate is 203 millimeters thick, and then that gun mantlet there is at least 203 millimeters thick. So that is where I just hit that guy with my first shot, and you'll see me here when I roll up again. That is where I'm going to aim again. And they still have that KV2 there, and you know, I'm thinking about this as I'm rolling up. I don't want him to get a lucky shot around the corner, because he could potentially hit me. At least do a lot of damage, knock my gun out, some of my crew. Okay, so you'll see where I aim here, right at that star. And I don't know what he was doing, if he'd given up or crashed or what, but it was a pretty easy shot. Tiger 2 finishes the KV2. Now all we're left with is this object 416, and you can see he just took a hit out of me there. I want to play this real carefully, so sorry buddy, didn't mean to cut you off there, but I want to try to get some cover. I don't want to give him my sides or any of my weak spots, because the 416 does have a very good DPM. Shot there bounced off his side, and he finally finishes our Tiger 2. So we're left with the Sherman, a Hellcat, and myself. The Sherman makes a really good move here and moves up to the right to flank this guy. Tiger 2 mentions he can still win, which is true. He can. We've got to play this right and smart. So I'm keeping my front armor posted at him at all times. I don't want him getting a lucky shot into my side or the side of my turret. I'm going to back off here, keep my front armor towards him, and then I'm going to use this Tiger 2 wreckage as cover. I'm going to make my way around here as I'm turning my side. That way it's more difficult to hit me as I come around this little crater here. Okay, and now I can angle and square up my front armor towards him, where you'll have a very hard time penetrating the front of my tank. Okay, so you can see the Sherman in position there. This guy's going to roll up, and I'm aiming. Shots out, went low, but still grabbed him there. Did 374 damage. It said 614, but my Hellcat hit him at the same time. That's why it said, you know, over 600. There's no way you can roll that amount of damage, and that just being alpha damage right off the bat. Okay, so the Sherman has charged him and has killed him and secured the win for us. So, pretty good game. Had several good teammates. I ended up with 4 kills, over 6,000 damage. This was my ace tanker game. I got the mastery badge for that. I got a few other awards. I can't remember, sniper maybe one of them. So yeah, great game of the T28 Prototype. Showing you how it can be used as an assault tank, a very slow assault tank, but can be used to push the attack and lead the way to victory. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions or comments, something I missed, leave it down below. Drop a like if you liked the video. Thank you, and I will definitely catch you on the next time.